Let's see. All right. And let's see if we can get this thing rolling here. I didn't even test the volume.
Oh.
Let's see. The volume should be good. How does the volume look right there? Testing. Well, let me just make sure people can hear us.
Right.
Let's see here. All right, guys. Todd and Tasha here. If you can hear us, put a thumbs up or anything in the chat section. So, trying to see if anybody else is going to get on, which totally understand if they don't, because it is super late. So, because it's like super late here. So,
but super early somewhere else.
Right. Late here and super early somewhere else. So,
right.
And then they'll watch the replay too. So, we wanted to do a giveaway.
Yeah.
But if we don't get anybody on watching live, we'll just give the prizes away to ourselves. Well, to you because you're a woman. So.
Wow. Okay.
The camera's up there, so I gotta remember. Yeah. Yep, the camera's up there.
Thanks for telling me.
Capture moments at any time, close stream evidence.
You know how people are supposed to read to themselves but not read out loud?
Right. All right. Oh, that was funny. So it is late, so maybe people might come on, they may not. I'm not gonna be mad regardless if, a lot of people aren't able to come on because it is late and we kind of did this kind of at the last minute, but we just said, hey, we're up, we're kind of messing around. We want to have a conversation and give women, give them some free prizes, gifts, or whatever you want to call it.
Some free jewelry and whatnot. So
yeah.
Oh, look, and I forgot to put my earrings on. Ding ding.
You don't put your earrings on?
No.
Oh my goodness. Usually, like, oh my goodness, my ears are so naked. I feel so naked.
Time out. I have studs on, but I was talking about my other earrings. Like, don't get it twisted. Of course, I have earrings on.
Studs.
Yeah.
What is a? Sorry, I'm just a little illiterate. What is stud?
Illiterate? You mean ignorant, not?
Oh, I'm ignorant. Okay.
Okay. Would you rather be ignorant or illiterate? Illiterate means you can't read or write.
Oh my goodness gracious. So, you can say what the title is.
So, as you can see, or maybe not see it, I'm just going to tell you what the title is. As I look at the camera.
Yeah.
Is the modern day woman doomed for singleness? Okay. Is the modern day woman doomed for singleness? This transcends all color lines. We're just wondering, is this the case? So
that's a big question. Is it the case? Again, hopefully we'll get enough people. So far, it looks like we have, maybe one person on right now. So, but like I said, we want to give gift away or gifts depending on how many people, and we'll ask some questions and stuff like that. So how we're gonna do this first of all, as far as like the giveaway?
Yeah, we'll just pick somebody out of that comments, gives a reasonable response. Of course, you must be subscribed to the channel.
Okay. And
you give a actual, reasonable response, or whatever your opinion, in the comment section. And we can pick someone.
So we just kind of pick people at random.
At random, yeah. Just how we do like the Cash App.
Mm-hmm.
And so that means that anybody can win. Okay, anybody can win. So let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk. I need to get my drink. 1 second. I need to get mine.
No.
I need to get mine.
Really? Okay. This is not. Well, this came about because we have been having I would say heated debate, but it's not been a debate. We've just been having a really honest, open discussion as a couple who has been married for decades.
Oh my goodness gracious. You make me feel like I'm old. Ooh, excuse me. As you were. My love.
So, basically.
Goodness.
I mean, it's true.
You make my armpits sweat.
At least I don't make your butt itch anymore. Mm-hmm. So, anyway, literally we've been having this conversation as a couple who has been married for quite some time and actually still like each other and love each other.
Oh,
There's a huge...
Crack the door over here. Crack the window.
So, There is a huge, I mean, because I'm sorry that, I'm not sorry, I should say, that absolutely matters. You can get advice from a couple who's been together for a long time, but do they even still like each other?
Yeah, that's a good question,
we actually,
too.
we actually do like and love each other.
But yeah, so another thing that, another reason why we want to talk about this too, and first we'd like to say thank you to all our subscribers and everything else. So I know we don't really have a lot on right now, but people are going to watch the replay, so that's okay. But we still want to say thank you guys for subscribing. We love you guys very much. But we've been hearing a lot of talk lately, more and more, as far as women, issues with like the modern woman, and is she doomed, for singleness? Would she be able to find love and happiness in marriage? And we've been noticing, not everyone, but a lot of women, and if you're not like this, we're not talking about you, but just a lot of women, their views are so mixed up in terms of so an example, and we actually have a new channel too. Check it out. The link is on our page on the banner. But so there's just a lot of women that have just a whole laundry list of expectations that they want from a high value man.
The new channel is, by the way, a relationship channel. Okay. I just went to
Nightlife,
Nightlife.
But the link, because if you try to put it in a search, you might not be able to find us. So
but the link is definitely there. So anyway.
So yeah, anyway, so hearing like a lot of women talk about like the laundry list of things, expectations that they have for a high value man.
Right.
And a lot of these expectations are out of this world. The thing that really bothers me is that a lot of women put emphasis on how much they want the man to be making. And I'm hearing a lot of women saying that this man should be making like at least $300,000, $200,000, even $500,000 and things like that. He needs to be driving this type of car and just a whole lot of other stuff, whatever. But I'm hearing like a lot of this stuff. I mean, obviously you don't want a broke man. I totally get that. I have no problem with that. What woman wants a guy that's just making nothing an hour? You know what I'm saying?
Or not even an hour, but just not doing anything or whatever the case. Like, of course, that just goes without saying.
So are there, expectations too high though?
The issue is why, okay, here's the thing, ladies, okay, Femininity 101, I should say. And that is simply this, and we were talking about this earlier. The thing of it is, you setting this laundry list of things that you're looking for in a man, that's not the way to go, because it's basically, that's actually masculine energy, okay? Having this checklist of, okay, he needs to, check this right here. Okay, car, house, he makes this or whatever the case may be. Now, of course you are not looking for Ray living in his mama basement with no job, no prospects, no ambition, and no clue. Okay, right. You're not looking, we know that.
Right.
But the thing of it is,
there's a lot of guys out there with no clue.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, you attract who you are. So meaning the values and the things that you are quote unquote looking for, or I should say wanting in a man, because you shouldn't be looking for a man, you need to be attracting it. You attract who you are. All you have to do is embody a woman, the wife that would have that type of man. That's all you have to do. Like, literally, to do that, be you. Work on you. It literally is all about you. So you setting these expectations. Oh, well, shoot. Oh, girl, well, yeah, I found out that he worked at UPS. Girl, I ain't got time for that. Whatever.
Right.
Okay, well, you may not know. Okay, because you're judging him by quote unquote working at UPS or whatever. Just an example. Shout out to UPS. That's not shade. But you saying or judging him because he works at quote unquote UPS as a driver or whatever, But what if he has ambitions to, and he has a something on the side, like a side business, but you don't give him a time of day,
right?
Because he's working at UPS. He just, I only deal with corporate men or whatever. Like,
or what if? Okay, he works at like UPS or someplace like
Yeah.
that. Okay, making $9-10 an hour or whatever. Like East Coast, whatever. But and so he's working there. But he may have took like the bar exam or something like that. And maybe it takes, I don't know, 30 or 60 days. I'm just saying, I don't know.
Yeah.
For him to get the results back, whatever.
Right.
And he doesn't want to tell anybody he took the bar exam because he's thinking, well, maybe if I tell somebody, then what if I fail and then I'm going to be embarrassed and whatnot. So he just doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
So therefore,
That's true.
you talk to this guy, he's a good looking guy. He seems like he's clean cut, well put together. So what do you do? Oh, I'm a driver or I'm a package handler at UPS. And it's like, oh, okay, well, all right, nice meeting you. Okay. So
Exactly.
And then he finds out 2 weeks later or a month later or 60 days later, whatever, that he passed a bar exam.
Right.
So he's gonna be a lawyer, whatever, making a ton of money.
Exactly.
So you just basically in turn passed, a good. I'm not even gonna say a good guy, a good person.
But potential.
I'll say potential.
Yeah.
Because he's fallen to some money with a nice job, whatever.
Right.
But anyway, just what I think we're saying here is that just too much emphasis is put on what a man should be making, should be bringing home, and things like that. Because I believe, if I'm wrong, please tell me. But I believe you're supposed to grow together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if quiet as it kept, there's a lot of guys out here who may be working for Amazon, making $20 an hour,
Right.
UPS $10-15 an hour. Real good kosher guys that wants a wife and wants to build on that. That may not even be their be all end all. They may have bigger other plans and stuff like that. But you pass up a guy because how much he's not making the six figures and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's very sad because again, I feel that it's largely to do with social media and the pretend images that are on social media. All of this stuff is airbrushed, cinched. You got apps on your phone to make it look like you're somewhere that you're not, and to make it look like you're someone that you're not. Cinching your waist, makes your hair. It's just all of this crazy stuff. So, but you're following these people, these so-called celebrities or people who are in a relationship, but they've been in a relationship for 2 hot minutes,
right? And
2 hot minutes later, it's completely over, and you found out that, oh dang, she was getting abused. No shade or anything, but and I'm not saying that this is not to shade her. This is just as an example, meaning Angela Simmons, just came out recently that she was in an abusive relationship.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Right.
But you may have, I'm saying all that to say is that you meaning women, the modern day woman, oftentimes looks at social media, these celebrities and things like that, oh wow, they have money, so they've got it all together. They don't have problems. And as you can see, and you should repeatedly see over and over again, they absolutely have problems. The men cheat, or whatever the case may be. The women, they get hurt just as much, if not more. Okay, a lot of women are not talking about the fact that if they are with a quote unquote high value guy, that, and even that term, I'm going to break that down in a minute. High value guy, but he has multiple sex partners.
Oh yeah, I was gonna get on. Oh man.
So here's the thing think about it, high value man.
I can definitely elaborate on that.
There are 2 different versions of that if you think about it. The version that the modern day woman is focused on is high value as far as money. But how about you change that mindset, and the high value man is a man with high moral values. How about you know what I'm saying? The value should be morality. What about his values as far as he's honest, his work ethic, he's loyal to, his woman. That's high value.
Cause see, it's a crazy thing. I try to tell women this, I hope the background isn't drowning me out. But I try to tell women this,
You're
and
not.
like, you already know me. I'm just honest. Like, I just tell you, how it is, just how guys are. So there are guys, obviously, again, let's use the UPS thing example. So he's making whatever, $12 an hour. So he may not be able to get maybe the woman that he wants to get. Okay, he not saying that he can't get any woman, but he may not be able to get the woman that he wants. So then not every man is like this, but a lot of men are. A lot of men are. So anyway, see, he gets a high paying job where he's making six figures, 100, 200, $500,000, whatever.
Mr.
So he's got all this money. So then he thinks back. I'm telling you how men think. So he thinks back.
Oh, he took his glass off. Pay attention.
See, listen, he thinks back on all the women that he tried to talk to, that he wanted really to talk to. He tried to hit on this woman, talk to that woman about, and she rejected him. Some, was maybe nice about it, whatever case may be. And he thinks about all those women, and he just like blanked them. I'm paid now. I'm rolling in the dough now. I got it like that now. So what I'm going to do, because I'm angry, because men, they, frustrated, angry on the inside. All that time they've been busting their butt for $10, $12 an hour, and they began rejecting and everything else. Now they came up on some money, so they're angry as heck. They're like, I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna get me a bunch of women, even if I gotta pay for them.
Wow.
I'm gonna get a bunch of women because I can go on these whatever websites they are on the internet, and I can find a woman and sleep with her, pay whatever it costs. I can go in the club, flash my money, and hey, let's hook up. And that's how he thinks.
Wow.
So because at the same time, like I say, he's mad and frustrated.
Right.
All these women turn him down, or most of these women turn him down because they felt that he wasn't making enough money. He didn't have enough money to support their needs.
Wow.
And see, again, because we are the hunters. We are the hunters. Man, they're like, okay, I see this woman, I gotta go after her. But if she rejects that man, that does something to his ego. Yeah. He's like, wait a minute, I know. Especially a guy that knows he's a good looking, a hot looking guy, that messes up his ego. He's like, what? So, no, wait a second. I know I never had any problem in school, like getting girls and stuff. Now I'm a grown man and I'm getting rejected because I don't make enough. What the heck? I'm telling you. And so that's just stuff that just women really need to understand about guys and stuff like that, because again, men will go elsewhere. They will go all over the place. So then so let me say this. They'll hook up with you, right? Okay, you have all the money. They find out, okay, oh yeah, she's doing well for himself, okay. And still in the back of his mind, he'll know he's learned already the fact of how women are and stuff. That they a lot of them only want to be with you because of money. So he's like, all right, time to take some revenge out on these these so-and-sos. So I'm gonna hook up with this chick. I'm gonna have her think I'm all in. She's gonna fall for me. So while I'm doing her, I'm gonna hook up with someone else. I'm gonna do her too. Yeah, I'm gonna I'll take her shopping, get her a couple little items, whatever. But after I'm tired of her, she's done.
Wow.
That's it. Done.
Yeah. So again, that's the whole point that we're trying to really convey, is that it seems like okay, wow, modern day women are doomed for singleness, because you hear over and over and over again these stories of, okay, so you're with this guy and then next thing you know it's just like, oh, it didn't last, or whatever the case may be, still not married, over 30, over 35. Again, no shade, because that's my specialty as far as coaching or whatnot, femininity coaching is for the woman who is just like, okay, I just applaud all of my clients, because it's like they're come and it's like, what am I doing? Okay, there's something that I'm not understanding, and that's what we're here for as far as that's concerned.
Because I'm going off my own experience.
Exactly.
And I'm sorry not to cut you off. I just got to put this in here too, just for the record. So I remember it was this young lady. I thought she was like real nice, real pretty, whatever. But of course I was, just and stuff. I was this type of guy, pretty girl, and everything. Ooh, wee, yippee. So we going out, my girlfriend, whatever stuff, hanging out, things like that. So I don't know what happened, and I don't even remember, but I remember I went to the mall. This was during Christmas time, during the Christmas holiday, December, whatever, Christmas shopping. So I'm at the mall, I got my money and stuff in my pocket, like, oh yeah, I just got finished cash my paycheck, and I'm like, I'm gonna hook my girlfriend up. I'm gonna hook her up. I'm gonna get her some stuff. I'm gonna get her some nice skirts, some shoes, some dresses, some pants, all that stuff. And so I wound up blowing my whole entire paycheck on this chick, right? Because I was so called in love. Didn't even know what love meant. The only thing I knew about love is, that it was spelled Love. That's the only thing I knew about love. So I went all the way to wrong and everything else and stuff, called her up and all that. So she acting all funny on the phone. I'm like, well, I don't really want to tell her what I was doing. I just told her I was at the mall and stuff. At the mall. I was like, I'm at the mall, so, well, don't forget, we got a Christmas dinner tonight. I'm like, okay, shoot, let me make sure I got something together. So I got something together and everything, my nice little outfit, my little suit and stuff on, had my smell goods, smelling good as I don't know what. You can mess with me. So anyway, so went to the dinner, all these people and stuff there at the dinner, her mother there, just everybody. Big old dining hall and everything else, so sitting there at the table and stuff like that. And she basically announced to me, and because I had her like school ID and everything, her ID, whatever. So I had her ID in it because I would take it out, look at it like, ooh, just young and dumb.
So young.
Looking at her, ooh, she's cute. At the dinner table, she dumped me. This trick dumped me.
Wow.
At the dinner table.
Why
after
even
I
let
paid
you come
my
to,
ticket.
Why even let you come to dinner and invite you to dinner still?
It didn't embarrass me. They hang me by a shoestring and then shred me up.
Wow.
So at the dinner, so she dumped me and everything. So I'm like, what?
Is she on Instagram?
She snatched so she snatched the ID that I had of her out of my wallet, just in front of everybody. Just, I was like, what? It happened so fast. I thought she was trying to smack me. Just, wow. I was like, oh my goodness. I was so devastated, my head hanging down. So I left on out the banquet wall, and I sat out there in like the seating area, waiting area. So I'm out there in the waiting area, and my head was down just like this, lip poked out and everything else. And I'm thinking, so the guy came up to this older gentleman came up to me. He was like, so brother, what's wrong? And I was like, my girlfriend. I can't even talk about it. He's like, it's all right, what was it? Spit it out. I was like, my girlfriend, she invited me to this Christmas dinner, right? She's in it right now, and she just dumped me right in front of everybody at the dinner table. And she was like, what? I was like, yep. Wow. He's like, I know you're young, but you're going to learn a lot about women. I was so devastated. So, the point in this.
Wait, he never told me that part that older gentleman was spoken to him. That was nothing but God.
So listen, so this is the whole thing of it. So, after that happened, because up until that point, I'm just being honest, guys. Right. I was never perfect. So let me stop and look at the. Can you read the comment on my glasses? Let me see.
Whoops.
I don't want to miss anybody.
Good morning to you too. Almost 1,000 fans. That's awesome. Yes, exactly. Thank you so much. Wait, look at us. We have glasses.
Right,
okay,
right.
These are just for show.
Right.
My glasses are just for show.
Thank you guys for watching so far. Thank you for watching so far. So listen. So anyway, so this changed me now. Up until that point, all the girlfriends I had, and I had a lot of them. I'm not saying that to be bragging, honestly, because that wasn't right. But all the girlfriends, I was faithful as I don't know what and everything, doing everything. I was all this stuff. I was like an errand boy. They told me to jump. I was like, how high? You want me to jump in the clouds? You want me to jump up? That's how I was and stuff. Just all in love sick and everything. Listen to love music, loving you, and all that. So when she done me, after the incident she done me, I was like, oh, it's on now. I'm not being faithful to none of these. I'm not gonna say the word I used back then, but it started off with H.
It's been delivered.
It started off with H and it rhymes for roll. I was like, I'm not being faithful to none of these. What's not. So check this out. So I'm not finished yet. So guys, listen to this. So anyway, so I went home that same night. I went home, and I had a high school crush named Keisha, right? Mm-hmm. So anyway, I told my father what happened. So anyway, so Keisha happened to call me that night. She's like, Ty, what's going on? What you up to? And I was like, I'm just about to leave. I'm about to leave home and just go for a drive. Go for a drive where? I was like, I don't know. I'm just about to drive around because I don't feel well. Just something's bothering me. She's like, what's wrong? I was like, remember my girlfriend? Yeah. She just dumped me. So what? Oh my goodness, how dare that? Flew to the, she was going off. And I was like, I'm just going to go drive. She's like, no. Don't go driving out by yourself. Come over and visit me. And I was like, you want me to come over and visit you? Boy, shut up and come on over and visit me. I was like, okay, I just got to put gas in my car because I'm on E and everything. I got $5 I can put in my car. So anyway, I told my dad. And my dad was cool. I told my dad, I was like, I said, Dad, so I'm about to go over this girl named Keisha's house. I was like, all right, okay, have fun. I was like, but wait, Dad, wait. What is it? I was like, if for some odd reason, Nicole, the one that just done me, if she calls me, tell her that I went over to Keisha's house and I won't be back till tomorrow. Oh, okay, no problem. So she did this joker. She called. My father was like, not to be tired. And my father was well, Todd is over. He spent the night over at Keisha's house, so he won't be back till probably in a couple of days. And my father said that she went off.
What?
Yep.
So you avoided a psychopath, basically.
So that made me a dog and everything. I was like, I'm not being faithful. And so I had other experiences like that anyway. So I was like, I'm not being faithful. I was like, you know what? I'm going to keep cheating. I'm sorry, guys. I'm telling you guys, I'm being honest. I was a loser. I was cheating, stuff like that. And then I kept saying after that experience, I'm only going to be faithful until, I meet somebody that's going to be my wife. Mm-hmm. But then honestly, after that, there was some occasions that I tried to be faithful and stuff like that, but I still ended up talking to other women and things like that. So then, of course, we ended up meeting later on. Mm-hmm. But anyway, so what I'm just saying is that just depending on the mindset of a guy, that a woman, I'm not going to really say it's the woman's fault, but it just sometimes the man's thinking is that the trauma from a woman a man can allow that to make him, go ballistic. You know what I'm trying to say?
Okay.
Not ballistic like that, but
you don't have to explain because that just proves my point 1000% in the sense of, ladies, it is up to you, okay? It is all up to you. We have the power when it comes to this whole thing. Meaning, if he hadn't had, him and so many other millions of men hadn't had jacked up experiences when it comes to females, okay, if that lady or whatever the case may be, which obviously wasn't meant to be, but if that was the case where they had a long-term relationship, it was positive, and maybe learn some lessons even if it didn't work out, but it ended amicably. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Okay, then he would have been different even throughout his whole entire dating, and that just goes for other men too.
Right.
It's been a ton of men that have had messed up situations, my brothers or whatever. I mean, just a whole, I can totally understand that, but that whole thing is about, it's your energy, okay? It's up to you. It's up to you. We are the impetus of change when it comes to this. So modern day woman, I speak directly to you. It is up to you to get the information, to do the work on yourself, and etc., and actually listen to what people were saying.
So you're talking about the masculine and feminine energy,
exactly,
right?
because
And I was just gonna say that's the thing that I think I was telling you about. But I remember this girl named Erica, and my this friend of mine, whatever, guy, we used to do TV and stuff like that together, but. So I was over in this neighborhood, right, real strictly ghetto neighborhood. You almost like some thugs, hardcore thugs, drug dealing, gang members, all that type of stuff. It was this girl named Erica. He was like, that's my neighbor. I was like, oh really? Like, oh, okay, I gotta say something to her. But it wasn't really that. It was dark outside, so I didn't really get a good look at her. But I was like, oh, okay, let me. So anyway, so we arranged like a date. Mm-hmm. So I think a few days later, I took her out on a date. Well, I was attempting to take her out on a date. So you're talking about masculine energy, right? So just what she appeared to me is she was feminine. I mean, she was, was in shape, whatever, and stuff like that. So then she gets in the car, pick her up. She gets in the car. So what she does, and I just had like a little new stereo and stuff, put it in the car, right? So soon as she gets in the car, she gets in, slams the door, boom. And I'm like, what you trying to do? Slam my door like you some girl on the football field? So after she slams the door, so she takes her hand over to the rail because I had some music playing, I had whatever playing. So she just, and you know how the music maybe isn't loud enough. You want to, hear whatever turn. So instead of just turning the music up, she just turns it all the way up to full blast. The thing that boom, 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 and busted my speakers out.
I'm sorry.
She's like, where are we fixing to go? She's like, where are we fixing to go? Where you taking me? Where you taking me? I'm like, something to eat, show whatever. So first, let's ride around the block. I want everybody to see me. So we riding around the block. My dumb behind, taking around in the most dangerous. This was back in Detroit. The most dangerous ghettos in Detroit. She take me around the city and everything, neighborhood. Just go over here. Now start right here. I'm like, what house we going to? No, just start right here. I'm like, this is the middle of the street. Just stop right here, boy. Shoot. And then she told me to shut up anyway. So I'm like, alrighty then. I'm like, what in the world? So after she busted out my speakers and everything else, and so I was like, I was like nervous out. I was trying to play it out, trying to be hardcore, cool, or right here, all right, but my heart was. I'm nervous. I'm like trying to turn the music back down. Let me just turn it back down. I'm like, what in the world? So somehow I got out of it somehow, whatever. I was like, look, why don't you, I think I told her, go home or something. I don't remember what happened. I took her back home and I just got up on out of there, whatever and stuff, So all that masculine energy, it was a turn off for me. I just got rid of her just that fast after, she did damage to my car. So.
She did damage.
I'm like, what in the world is that? Goodness gracious.
The story is so funny every single time. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry.
Man. Who we're gonna get a first prize?
Well, let's see. The only comment that we see so far, 2 comments, is from
the same person.
Yeah.
Snoopy Eats 408. Snoopy Eats 408.
I love that.
Right.
First of all, I used to love Snoopy when I was younger, as far as a cartoon. Anyway.
So is that Snoopy? Is it Snoopy after the dog Snoopy, or is it just a nickname?
I don't know, but of course I think about the dog, which is so cute. But I mean, that may not be why. But anyway.
All right.
Yeah. So of course that will be our first prize because. I feel. I mean, that's the first. There we go. First comment.
Oh
prize.
Yeah, first comment prize. Okay.
So then, as people do the replay, we'll.
So tell them what they need to do. Right. Now.
Oh, okay. So basically, just go ahead, and then we'll also reply to you directly on after this live as well. Yeah. Just go ahead and send a. Oh, I can do that now.
Yeah, you can. I guess talk to them or.
Okay, well.
Okay, whatever and stuff. But yeah, go ahead.
We're new. We don't know.
Yeah, we're new to live stream and everything else. But yes, Snoopy.
Drop us an email.
Right. Yep, Snoopy. You just won a prize. What prize did she?
Jewelry.
Jewelry. What piece of?
Yeah, it's some earrings. So we'll just.
Why don't you show her? That'll be fun. Show her what you're gonna give.
But I'm gonna send her a choice. Do you know what I'm saying? Pictures, right? How should we do it?
I think you should just, out of your heart, just...
I know, that's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying, just give her what you... I don't know how you want to do it, but just, like, short...
Send us an email and to claim your free jewelry. So, as an example, as far as that, I guess I can go get something. Clearly, we need to figure this out ahead of time. Just kidding. That's what lives are for.
I think you should show her the prize.
Okay. I shall return.
Okay. Tasha's gonna go get your prize that you just won for being the first comment, which is pretty awesome. So we just want to show people love and everything else. That's what we're about. We love to give. Especially this day and age, we have so much going on in this world, and people are just dislike others and hate others for whatever, I don't know, but we just want to just kind of be different, and we just want to have fun, show love, give away prizes and things like that. And we're gonna of course do other giveaways and things like that as well. So this is not going to be the only giveaway, but we're going to do others too. So she's going to get your special prize. Do I win a surprise too? I said, do I win a surprise too? But yeah, what city are you located in, if you don't mind us asking? Well, I mean, we need to know anyway to send you your prize, so. Let's see. I know it's a delay here, so. It's a delay. My delay is like kind of too long, it seems like, too. But oh, you got it. So yeah, so I'm just trying to see if our viewers gonna, let's see, because it's a long delay.
If not, obviously we can just email it to us.
Right. So.
Okay. So now that I have my earrings on, bam. So I'm going to give away, you know, if you guys don't know yet, because we haven't like made any type of formal announcements or anything. So, you know, I have my little jewelry side hustle, I guess you can call it. So basically, this is a pair of hoops that I have. I'm going to give away. Yellow. Oh wait, where am I? Yellow and pink. Did I hold that up the right way? There we go. But for the first, for you, ma'am, this wonderful, wonderful bracelet right here.
Let's double check and see if she's still here.
How can you tell? Because I can't.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to find out.
Oh, okay.
Let's try this again. Snoopy Eats. What city are you in? If you can put in if you can drop a comment in
Yeah, we can't. I guess we can't. Well, at least I don't know how to tell.
All right.
Okay, so while you're doing that,
Let me type.
there we go. Be intentional. Get it? You intentionally made sure that you tuned in so you get the first prize. So this is a beautiful bracelet, and it's a replica of a famous designer, but it's super beautiful. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, it's femboss226, and basically I did like this whole little video about the bumblebee, so check that out and you can see the bracelet has a bee on it. Anyway, anywho, yeah, so that is what you will be getting. Be sure to send us an email to mine, right? Yeah, I'll send it.
Yeah.
You guys already emailed me there anyway. So Tasha at IamTashaDavis.com. Go ahead and send me an email with your information so that you can get your price.
All right.
Okay.
So yeah, if she might have left.
Okay, so let's continue
Yeah,
on though.
let's continue.
So congratulations as far as that.
Yes.
Insert cheering. Oh, this is live, so
Right.
can't do your little inserts there.
And that's what I had to learn to use.
Oh yeah.
This and everything else. I don't even know how to. Honestly, like, you know,
Oh,
I don't.
look at these. They're sparkly. Oh my gosh, I really love them. Sorry. I'm lusting after my own jewelry.
Oh yeah. Well, all power to you. So anyway, so where were we? Where were we?
So we're basically, you know, you're the last. So the whole thing of that story was, to recap or to tie it all together, is the faux. I call it the faux femininity movement that's going on right now. Is that for some reason women think and are teaching quote unquote femininity, but they're only focusing on outward appearance for the most part. They may touch on a little bit of, oh yeah, you know, of the inner, I won't even say like the inner work. They may mention, let's say, you know, like meditating or, you know, whatever the case may be. But femininity, okay, it's literally inside out, okay? Whatever you are, whatever your mindset, your thought process and all that, whatever it is, whatever is going on inside of you is what's going to come out. That is what femininity, as far as that's concerned, to back up what you look like on the outside. And you put it a great way earlier today.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Oh, he doesn't remember. That's fine. We were talking about femininity or whatever, and he was just basically saying it's the same thing. He was like, yeah, you can look the part, basically, in so many words. You may look the part, but as soon as you open up your mouth, your mannerisms, your thought process, your mindset, or whatever, that's going to basically let the world know your true level of feminine energy.
Yes.
So
yes,
that's not how you put it, but that's basically how I took it, and that's it.
Yes, because that's the thing. Like, you can be very attractive, and this has happened to me so many times. But be very attractive and everything else, and nice shape, and the long jet black hair, all that type of good stuff. But men can tell as soon as you open up your mouth, we're either turned on or we're turned all the way off.
Right. Okay.
And I've been turned all the way off a whole lot of times too.
And here's another tip, for we're just gonna, say the modern day woman, is that just because you're having sex, just because a guy is having sex with you, it does not mean that you're a catch.
Exactly.
I mean, just let's be real about it.
Right.
Women tend to think that, oh, he wants to have sex with me, so he must really like me, when you don't realize that men can absolutely have sex just to have it, and it doesn't mean there's no attachment as far as that's concerned. So
that's very true. And see, that's a thing, because you think you've reeled a man, because of what's between your legs. And like I was saying earlier, I mean, a guy likes a variety of women, and not only he will get in you, but he will get in, somebody else too.
Mm-hmm. Especially your quote unquote high value man.
Because, oftentimes, like, women have this perception, oh, he's hooked on my stuff. I got him whipped. I got him hooked and everything. I just gave him and all type of stuff, whatever. But he's getting it from several places, whatever. Mm-hmm. Most men I know cheat or have cheated.
Yeah.
Sadly. And I'm not saying everyone. Right. I'm not saying everyone. But I just think the modern day woman is basically, if things don't turn around, they're going to be in their 40s, on up, or I don't know, like, just lonely and everything, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, as far as the high expectations, I feel like that you can't always think that, okay, the guy's supposed to meet every demand that you have. Okay, like, he needs to meet this, that, this, and everything else before we can. Because I hear it all the time. He has to do all the stuff: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, Y, and Z. But that's not how life works. You're not gonna find somebody that can do A, B, C all the way to Z.
And if you did, let's be totally honest about it, you would be bored. Exactly. You would be bored. You would just be like, after a while, you just like, oh, okay. It's like that movie. What is that movie? Dang, with
you forgot?
Jim Carrey. The movie where he basically was on a movie set his whole life and he didn't know it until he found out. So every day he was waking up, going to this fake job, these fake people in this fake town, as only Jim Carrey could. Until one day he found out, like, wait a minute, this is weird. And it was just like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe I can't think of the name of the movie. But it would be like that. Okay, this whole predictable cookie cutter thing that you think that you want as far as the relationship is concerned, no, it's not that. And I would say too, another piece of advice is literally seek out mentorship from married people who are, it could be people that have been together for decades, okay, that actually still like each other. And I mean even that have been together for 40, 50 years. I know it's like kind of rare, but they're here, they're out here, and you will be surprised. Of course, you know, obviously, like, we've been together for a super long time, and just ask questions, find out, like, okay, from the woman's perspective, well, why has this, you know, lasted for so long? What does it even mean to be in a marriage, to be wife, all this other stuff or whatever? Just like get some new information off of this typical keeping up with the Kardashians era as far as that.
But again, I think like you said earlier, like, you know, people watch too much of this TV and social media stuff, and it just giving them a false perception of what a real relationship should be. Because again, you're supposed to grow together.
Yeah.
You know, you complement each other. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you help bring each other up and everything. When that person's down, see, this is the thing. You bring a person up. See, this is the thing. Like the problem I had as far as like dating and things like that. Again, like we go back to we're saying as far as like the high demand, high expectations and stuff like that that women have on men. So they go with that person, whatever. The guy is making, you know, a nice amount of money at the job, throwing it down at the job. Something can happen at the job where he lost a job, got laid off, or whatever the case might be. All right, so then the woman is like, okay, well, just as long as you're looking for a job, such, and all that, but, you know, as long as you starting work, you know, soon and such, whatever. But their patience runs out really fast. Okay, they expect, you know, that the guy just to up and just get another job just that fast. It doesn't always work that way. So, but basically what I'm just saying is that just from my experience, a lot of times, like, you know, when I was out of a job, you know, even for a hot minute, the chick just bounced on me.
Yeah.
Like really fast. Like, I don't know.
Oh, shoot, that dried up, shoot. All right, bye.
Just like she could do better than that and everything. I was like, man, following, you know, hard times from, you know, but you don't know what it's like to be out of a job because your mother, you know, put a silver spoon in your mouth and stuff, so you're good. You know, get you a job where she's at and everything else. But what about when you got fired from your job for stealing?
Oh.
Sorry, I'm just spilling the beans.
Tevin, it's a therapy session for him. It's okay. It's fine.
But I hold no animosity towards anybody that I've dated that have relationships, none whatsoever. Because I'm not that type of person. I'm, you know, hold anger and all that type of stuff. Oh, she did this to me. She did that. I can't believe it. I just want to smack her right now. That's not my style. That's not me.
Okay.
So, but so what do you think is the number one thing that women, because again, women don't know or don't understand what men want. So what do you think? Do you think that there's a chance that they can, do you think they really want to know what men want, or do you think they're just still stuck in what they think they know what men want? You know what I'm trying to say?
I think, I unfortunately, I think that women are so, the modern day woman is so, quote unquote, sure of herself that she just absolutely knows, oh, I know exactly what men want. I know what they want, you know, when actually you don't have a clue what men want, because men are so, see, the thing of it is, I don't think that women want to know. Some women do, but I think honestly the vast majority of the quote unquote modern day woman is so sure of herself to a fault that they're not really trying to figure it out in terms of like what is going on, why am I still single, what can I do differently or anything like that. Like I just don't see it. I now prove me wrong. I would love for that to be the different case, because again, it's that whole stigma that we're living in right now, especially in Western society, that women have been taught to focus on your career first. And that is definitely bad advice, because again,
it may take 10 years for them to get the career now.
And then by that time, in a guy's perspective and eyes, okay, honestly, no shade about anything as far as that, After 30, you know, it really after, you know, your late 20s, it's like your prospects are drying up. The pool has shrunk as far as that, from a guy's perspective, looking at a woman who, as far as that's concerned, marriage material at that age.
Oh, you just brought up a real good point. Can I interject?
Yeah, go ahead.
So just what you
From a guy's
said,
perspective.
that okay, so you're busy, you know, trying to work on your career first, right?
Yep.
But you're passing up all these potentials and things like that, and your career could take, you know, 5 years, 10 years, or whatever route you're taking. I don't know, but just for the most part, like, their career is taking forever, whatever you're trying to do. So they're passing all these men up. Next thing you know, they're in their 30s and still haven't found that man, or still not married, or whatever, and still haven't found that man, obviously. So here's the problem. When they finish, you know, working on their career, and they're like, okay, well, I'm lonely, I definitely need a man, let me really start trying to, you know, get a man. Then that's going to take some time to really find that man that they're looking for. The reason why it's going to take some time, or I should say a lot of time, because if their expectations are still super high like that, they're just going to go well into their 30s and 40s.
Yeah.
Still, you know, trying to find that person.
Right.
So this is the big problem. When they get up there in age, and I'm not necessarily saying 30s and 40s is old or anything like that, but when they get up there in age, a lot of times the guy is not going to be wanting to start a family with you.
Right.
With, you know, you're in your late 30s or 40, whatever, and things like that.
A lot of times, not all the time.
Not all the time, a lot of
times.
times. Because the guy is going to see a young, you know, like 21, 22-year-old, you know, just super young, fresh out the box, whatever I'm trying to say, and everything, you know, and he's like, but then the other woman that's like in her, you know, mid to late 30s to early 40s or whatever, even up to 50s, it's like, I want him young, because you already know men, especially older men, love younger women. That's just the facts of life.
Yeah.
Older men want younger women, and I'm not.
And it's because, sorry, not to cut you off,
you're good.
which I just said,
You're
but
good.
and it's because
You want a beer?
we don't drink beer anyway, and we don't have root beer anyway. So, did you drink all this? No.
You got it, right.
It's a swallow in here. So anyway, and that's because, again, largely based on the energy level of the younger females, okay? So here's the thing. When it comes to being youthful, energetic, you know, ambitious and that type of stuff, like, that's what men are looking for. You know, that's what attracts them, as far as that lighthearted, like, you know, that type of, you know, girliness. I mean, to be totally honest. So when you are and it's nothing wrong with, let's be clear, it is nothing wrong with having a career. It's nothing wrong with building a business. There's nothing wrong with wanting to actually make a huge impact on this world in a big way. There's nothing wrong with that. The problem is when you solely focus on it exclusively, to the point where you are basically turning down every and all potentials, or not even putting yourself out there for a relationship at all. You're getting no real dating experience because you're so super focused on building your career. And then at the same token, you have this checklist. Okay, you have this checklist or whatever.
Yep. And
you want him to already be whatever you want him to be. And yet you're still working on yourself. I mean, it just honestly doesn't add up. Like, just, it does not add up. And that's just, yeah, it is what it is. But we don't want you to be doomed for singleness. It's just that there's going to be a lot of work that has to be done when it comes to your femininity. That's just what it boils down to.
So, define femininity.
So femininity is, quite frankly, is vulnerability. Okay, because you have to be, the thing of it is, a lot of women, the exterior, let's put it this way, exterior when it comes to femininity is like 5%. It's like 5%, because anybody, you can dress up a, no offense, bum off the street. Okay, and just like they say for guys, you can dress a bum, you can get a bum off the street, shave him up, shower him, put a suit on him, and bam, there you go, you have a man. Same thing with a woman. You can get a woman, no offense, off the street, clean her up, put on some makeup, this and the other, but okay, at the core though, is she exuding feminine energy? As far as I should say, is she in touch with her feminine side? Okay, so the thing of it is, feminine energy is the receiving energy. Okay, it's the receiving energy. It's the lean back energy. It's the energy that is flow. Okay, it's like just go with the flow. Go with the flow of things. And I keep forgetting where the camera is, so pardon me. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
It's just basically go with the flow. Now, that doesn't. Now, it's important to know that we need masculine energy, and we are all equipped with both. Okay, so we all have feminine energy. We all have masculine energy. The problem is when it comes to women, you know, who are so-called quote unquote driven, you don't know how to turn that off. So you are taking your masculine energy that is necessary for success, for raising kids, for running a household and running your life is necessary. That's masculine energy. That's the doing energy. So yeah, that's necessary, but you don't know how to turn it off. So then when you go on this date with this guy, you're basically telling him, okay, yeah, nice to meet you. I'm so glad that we're here. Yeah, whatever. So he may initially think like, okay, you know, and then next thing you know, by the words that come out of your mouth, he can already tell like, oh, she's one of those chicks, because you talk too much about yourself. So you're like this, okay, and so you're like, okay, you look nice this evening. Oh, thank you, you do too. You know, whatever. They're all talking and everything else. And then next thing you know, he's like, okay, well, tell me, you know, so you said you work at whatever, so-and-so. Yeah, you know, I work for Deloitte and Touche. I'm a CPA over there. And then you just start going on and on and on about where you went to university at, how you know, got your certified public accounting certification, which I totally forgot what exactly it's called, but you sit for to get that. You tell them about this. You just going on and on and on about your accomplishments, and you know, I'm so just blessed. Now you sound nice and everything, but I'm just so blessed that you know, to be one of the only, you know, one of the very few African American women in that blah blah. And you're just going on and on and on and on about you and your accomplishments and what you're doing. That's masculine energy. Be quiet. He does not care in the sense of
exactly
talk about him. If he asks you a question, here's a little tip. He asks you a question on a date. Okay, what do you do? Oh yeah, you know, I work at Deloitte and Touche and blah blah. It's pretty nice. It's cool. But what do? You just turn it back on him. He doesn't. I mean, yeah, he wants to know, but you make it about him. Okay, that's being in your feminine energy. You're pouring into him, whatever the case may be. Yeah, okay, you got to do that. Now, modern day woman is going to hear this for the most part. Well, I think it should be 50-50. I should be able to tell them about me, and I should be able to hear about him. Okay, well, keep on doing that, and you're going to be single.
She keep on talking about herself.
Keep on do that.
Because again, like a guy doesn't care if you're making six figures or you making $6 and stuff. You know, that's just like how we are and everything else. I mean, if you can like show some love, like, you know, support us, all that good stuff,
exactly,
and everything, instead of giving us like, you know, feedback and everything else. What you doing on your phone? What are you looking at? What's that? Is that a female? Well, that's my sister's, her birthday. The sister, yeah, right.
Igga. Sister, my, you know what?
Right.
Shoot, think I'm a fool. I ain't nobody's fool.
Right. Shit, yo, tired trash.
This our first day too. Shoot, I learned too many lessons. Shoot, too many lessons, girl. Let me call my Uber.
It's crazy. Like, just I hear so many people complaining about the whole dating scene and stuff out here, and it just, you know, men and women are just on two separate pages.
Yeah.
And
it doesn't have to be like that.
Yeah, like the understanding, I just feel like if I just feel like if you can, what's the word I'm looking for? If you could if they would just take time out, I don't understand it. I just feel like people just don't really take the time out to understand the other person.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why I feel like they don't take time out because, like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to pick on the women, but I'm just going off my own experiences and talk to guys. But if you just listen to guys, like, guys have no reason to lie to you in terms of what they like, what they want, and everything else. They're just simply trying to tell you what they like, but it's just like women had their own perception. Well, nah, I think it should be like this. I should be. You know what I'm trying. I can't really explain what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, basically, it's like, okay, you can think it should be like this all day long, but you're not a man. So if the man is telling you point blank, this is how we are, then why are you debating it? Like, this is stuff that I had to learn too over the years. Like, and we're both still learning stuff.
Right.
We're still that's important
I'm
to know.
still learning stuff about you.
Yeah, I still had to teach him things. Just kidding. But whatever. But but seriously, that's really important to note that keep learning. Like, you have to keep on learning. Like, it's not gonna just one day just be all peaches and cream, just hunky-dory in a sense of, oh yes, finally the last piece of that puzzle, I have it all figured out as far as marriage and dating and whatever, my husband or something like that. Like, it's just not gonna happen because you're both growing as two individuals, of course, as but also as one, as it says in the word. And just the bottom line is, you have different stuff going on. Like, as you get older, okay, we have an age difference between us that we're not gonna say how old, and it's not a lot,
Right, it's not a lot,
or anything like that.
No.
He didn't rob the cradle or anything. That's why he's looking guilty. Just kidding, but no, seriously.
You almost rocked my cradle.
Yeah, whatever.
I'll rock your world.
We look young, but
I'll rock your world.
Anyway, so but seriously though, okay, so the stage of life that I'm in right now, which is that new stage of life where I'm just like, all right, I'm such and such. I'm this old now. And then he's already past that. So, but
what?
No, you're not younger than me. So anyway.
Oh, okay.
But the whole point of he's in denial. But the whole thing of it is this, is that you're gonna have things that you go through at different times in your life, and you go through them as a woman, he goes through it as a man, okay? It's not going to be the same. It's not going to be the same. So the bottom line is you have to be flexible, and that's part of being in your feminine. It's just basically just go with the flow. Like, don't be so rigid. If he is going through something, it is not about you, okay? Like, that's one of the things too. It's like, what you say? Why you on your phone? Like he just said, it was like, who are you talking to on the phone? Let me see your phone. What's your password?
Yep.
Like, calm down.
Right.
Calm down.
Exactly.
Okay, because you should really be thinking about, if you are attracting...
Are you texting somebody?
Yeah, if you are attracting that type of guy, then you need to, again, re-examine what are you doing to attract that. Okay? It's like, why are you constantly attracting married men? Why are you constantly attracting men who cheat? Why are you constantly attracting men who are emotionally unavailable? It's you.
But my question is, so one hand or a lot of hand, whatever, you have these modern women, again, looking for these, high value men, and, like we just talked about, the whole, 9 yards, whatever. But then, this is for another video anyway. But then you have this other group of women fall in love with these ex-cons, these jailbirds. get out the pen and everything else. Whoa. Let's do the thing. Come, mama. She look at you, mama. Just all crazy and everything. Well, I'm gonna come pick you up, but I gotta talk to my probation officer and everything. I'm gonna come pick you up and everything. I'll be over there. Say, well, what time you coming? Give me about an hour and a half. Why so long? Because I just gotta find my scooter. Gotta get the scooter first. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you set up? That's another video anyway.
I'm gonna say we're gonna just talk about that. I'm like, wait.
No, but I'm just saying, just looking for the high value and everything else and things, whatever. But again, these women, not everybody, but most of these women, expectations is so unrealistic. So okay, this is what I'm trying to say. So you women, you want all of this from a man, making 6 figures, driving this type of car, whatever, blah, 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 do this, that, and X, Y, Z, and everything else, all the type of stuff. But what in heaven are you bringing to the table? Why is it, it has to be based on how much money that the man is bringing to the table? What about the man's heart? What about love? Because a relationship, the foundation of a relationship should not be built on how much a man is making.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because if that's the case, if you're looking for a man and trying to get into a relationship based on what's in his pockets, I guarantee you that relationship is not going to last at all. Because again, when times are tight, something happens and he loses his job, whatever, she's going to be out of there. If the woman loses her job, the guy, he's good. All right, well,
exactly.
baby. One thing about us men and stuff, a woman loses her job, the man is like, oh, baby, I got you. Don't worry about it. It's all right, don't worry. But, you don't have to just stay home for a little bit and try to find something. But man loses a job. What? You lost your job? Did you lose your job? What did you do? You was late? No, I wouldn't. Right. I wasn't late. I wouldn't just something happened. No, nothing happened. Your black butt was late. Going off and everything else and stuff, whatever. I know from personal experience. I know from personal experience and everything else. I remember I got laid off, working at the job and everything. Was busting my butt, making money, driving nice cars. Something happened. I got laid off and everything. I got my head ate up. I'm like, what? I'm like, here's my layoff papers. We all got the low seniority people. We all got layoff papers on. Let me see that. I don't want to see that. I'm like, what kind of mess is that? Then I found you.
I'm gonna say that's for horrible
on a perfect day. I know that I can count on you. Oh, sorry. Anyway, there's nothing in this game. Life. What did that guy say? Life was and then you die. And life was what did he say? What comes after that? Life was a what?
Shut up! You know what he said.
I don't remember.
Anyway.
Well, go ahead. Sorry, not to cut you in.
Fix my non.
I want to get who else? Who's gonna win something else?
We have to wait until.
Well, we have to wait till because
the
one person won, but she must have. I don't know. She must have went to bed.
All we have to do is message her directly, and then
you know how to do it. So yeah, we'll definitely message her directly so she can make sure she get her prize. And again, ladies, we will be doing more of these giveaways.
So you have to be a subscriber to win. Of course, obviously, just be a subscriber. Drop a comment.
Just show support. That's all we're asking.
And we're picking random winners. We have not this color, but I have 2 sets of these beautiful hoop earrings.
Oh, girl, do you have them in blue or gray? Because that is so cute. Girl, that is really cute.
So I have one in pink, which is so pretty. It was like completely gone when I went back to get more. It was like they were like no, and also yellow, which oh my gosh, so pretty. So
now, what color is that?
This is like goldish color.
So why don't you show them the yellow?
Okay.
This is how you do it. I'm a guy. I know how to do it. Whoops.
Wow.
I'm dropping all her stuff.
Thanks for that.
So these are some of the prizes.
Here, take it out of the package so you can see.
Oh.
That'll probably be.
Oh, I got your permission. Take it out of the package, whatever.
Yeah. Please don't sneeze on it. We sanitize.
So yep, this is. Forgive me for touching earrings. I normally don't touch earrings unless she asks me to pass it to her or whatever. But girl, this is so cute. Look at these earrings.
You're so ridiculous.
Y'all are so into these earrings. Like, what is this? Is this like loop hoops or something?
See, look at that sparkle. Oh my
Goodness gracious, sparkle.
It's mesmerizing. Seriously, and they're so lightweight. I just love these earrings so much. He doesn't know he's doing.
Yeah, I don't know when or what I'm doing the stuff.
Look at that.
Some of the prizes. Like, we're gonna be giving away just various prizes, purses, money, all sorts of stuff. We've given away, of course, a lot of money on this channel before or whatever.
Right.
Then we ran into some issues, which we have to talk about that later.
Yeah.
That's tied to Vegas.
Oh my God.
Somebody's been trying to scam us, and it got so bad to where we had to kind of fall back on the Cash App giveaway and stuff like that. So we're gonna get back.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna get back into that and stuff. Yeah, that's a whole nother story right there too. I'm gonna do that and everything else. I can't believe, like, guys. So anyway, we're giving you guys, gifts and things like that. And so, like I was saying earlier, we're doing it to show love. Again, all the stuff that's going on out here. We got so many angry people.
Yeah.
Don't like you for whatever reason, because you're religious or political views. They don't like you. All sorts of stuff. But we just love people like that, and we just love people. Period. Whatever. And guys, like, you guys don't understand. Like, we've been really doing this channel since I think 2017 or something. And it's been so hard for us. I'm just being honest. It's been so hard for us to build this channel. Yeah, we haven't been consistent, like we should have been. Okay, I get that. We totally get that. But at the same time, for some reason, I don't want to get too deep into it, but people are more likely to click on other groups of people's videos, thumbnails, than ours, if you get what I'm saying. I don't know if you want to just go there with that, but if you want to elaborate.
No, just kidding. Okay. I always have to throw him off.
Yeah, you just did.
So, I mean, just basically the bottom line is, as you guys know, or should know, or probably recognize, whatever the case may be, a couple things here. YouTube is basically predominantly, let's be real, white. Okay, so when it comes to the dynamic of having a black, quote unquote, black channel, meaning black people run the channel, it's basically more like less exposure, and you have to work twice as hard or 4 times as hard, really, just to get a 1/4 of what a quote unquote white channel would get, even if the content is the same or whatever the case. I mean, it just honestly doesn't even matter, because we see all the time these like ridiculous, and it also speaks to the culture of the Western society, but these ridiculous videos getting tens of millions of views just like that over just the most dumbest things.
Right.
But when it comes to things that are important, and when it comes to things that are valuable, as far as how we consider it to be, you don't see that many views. And you see YouTubers who are black or whatever that have been doing YouTube for 10 years, and they only have like
500,000.
Right, they don't even have 1 million subscribers or whatever. And even with the whole subscriber thing, it's still messed up, because people are not getting notifications. They're not even like really whatever YouTube is doing. I mean, whatever. But again, that's another thing that we have to work on, as far as transitioning our people, so to speak, from YouTube into other platforms or other venues or whatever that we actually have more control over. Okay, like for instance, we may start saying, hey guys, make sure that you click the link in the description box to sign up for, email updates or something like that. Or, I'm just saying, like, as an example, because otherwise they meaning YouTube executives, or YouTube, I shouldn't say executives, but the YouTube police, I don't know what you want to call it.
Right.
They could just at the drop of a dime take your channel completely off.
Yeah. And
you have no way to even, like, you have no access. You have no way to get in contact with subscribers that you had, and you don't have their email address. You don't have any way of contact. So we don't own these platforms. That's the whole thing.
Right.
We don't own these platforms, and because of that, they aka YouTube and other platforms, social media, they do whatever they want.
Yeah.
They show what they want. Like, you know, you can talk, honestly, you can talk about algorithm all day long, but when it comes to a black channel, even with that, it's just still, you're not going to get as much as you would if you were a white channel or even like Asian channel.
And you know, and again, we have nothing against, you know, whites, Asians, and things like that.
Yeah.
We love everyone. You know, it's just fair is fair.
Yeah.
And there's even, you know, some several black, even other races, whatever. But anyways, but speaking of black folks, whatever, they're like suing YouTube because YouTube is doing like some shady stuff, and I don't want to like get all into it because maybe I'm paranoid, but sometimes I feel like YouTube, you know, listen to stuff and they might block stuff out, whatever. But no, but we just like the purpose of this channel. I mean, we want to connect with people because we love people. We want to bring like entertainment and comedy and stuff like that. And it's not like this channel just really not technically about Los Angeles, you know, about all the stuff out here. But, you know, like we want to like teach you guys things, maybe stuff that we just learned, you know, about business and just other things like that. Just interact and have a good time, guys. That's what we want to do. Right. Have a good time. But it's not fair to see young, you know, 15 and 16-year-olds on YouTube and they have a channel like something to do with, you know, how to paint my room two-tone color. And they have like 500,000 views and 1.6 million subscribers, and they only been doing it for like 6 months.
Okay, now I'm laughing, but yeah, now look, I understand. It's about the value that you are giving to the quote unquote marketplace.
Right.
But what about these like cat videos? I mean, okay, I don't know. Just saying.
It's the cat videos.
Yeah, like I'm just saying these animal videos, cat videos, stuff like that.
And the animals.
Animals,
they do better than us, whatever. You know, channels. I mean, I've seen videos where they just showing their cat. Okay, this is my cat, and her name is Meow. And I just put this new outfit on. The cat has clothes on, the dog has clothes and everything else and stuff. And look at their channel. They have like 1.6 million subscribers. I'm like, what?
And they started a year ago.
And I'm like, look, guys, we're not hating on anybody. I mean, funny. If that's what makes you go, I mean, God bless you and everything else. But give us a break. Like, we're trying. Busting up, trying to make content. We love making content. So we just want to be ourselves, our authentic selves and stuff like that. And just some of everything. But, I mean, I guess this is how life is. But we're going to keep on going. That's the thing, because as far as I'm concerned, the amount of subscribers we have now, to us, we have, you know, 1 million subscribers. And that's how we're looking at it, as 1 million subscribers.
Right. And I was going to say, you know, you get older and you're just like, well, I'm now it's like basically you're auntie on YouTube or something. It's like, oh, I'm in that category right now. Okay, anyway, that's just a whole other thing.
Yeah, not about.
Okay.
Yeah, so anyway, guys. Yeah, so yeah, we definitely want to give away another prize and whatnot. So just, I don't know, you can let us know what city you're in, what city you're from, or whatever.
No, basically, you're going to have to answer the question in the comment section. Is the modern day woman doomed for singleness? And we're going to randomly select.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, say that again.
Yeah, make it. So basically, you have to be subscribed to the channel. Make sure you drop a comment about basically your opinion of this question. Is the modern day woman doomed for singleness? Do you think that they are? You think they are not? And you can feel free to elaborate on why you feel that way. And from that, we're going to choose random, 2 more random winners as far as that. Now, we already had a first comment prize. So that was not, it wasn't, you know, explicitly said or stated as far as like, hey, you have to say it this way. Right. But now, you know, you understand, you're here. And so basically drop a comment. We'll have it in the description as well. On the replay, drop a comment. Answer the question. Is the modern day woman doomed for singleness.
And are you a modern day woman?
Yeah, please, if you are, like, please let us know. Like, even
like, what is your longest relationship? Are you in a relationship now?
Yeah.
Like, we just want to know. Like, we just want to know.
Give us
more
an
about,
idea too, like as far as what your views are on yourself or whatever the case may be. Okay, so she says, yes, we are on Instagram, and I was just gonna say, Instagram is for me. It's at femboss226, and we'll put that in the description. But FEMBOSS226, that's my Instagram handle. And basically, just go ahead if you do go over there, because again, we want to get you your price. Snoopy Eats $4.08, I believe it says. I have contacts in, and that print is a little tiny, but
put it and type it in there too.
Yeah,
Instagram
so
handle here.
I sure will. But yeah, so basically, drop a comment. Let us
tell her
know
that she won a prize.
I will. You just gave me the keyboard to tell her.
Oh. Well, I mean, she can hear us too anyway. So, yeah, but in case you don't know it, Snoopy Eats, you won a prize.
Yeah, you won our first.
We tried to tell you earlier, but I don't know, we had a bad connection or something. So,
what's that do?
That. Let me see.
Okay, never mind.
Oh no, that's that stuff, whatever. But yeah, just type down there and stuff. Yeah, so yeah, we just want to know that. And also, like, what do you guys would like to see from us? Honestly, like, we're always willing to, hear like suggestions, feedback, positive, whatever feedback it may be. We're open, because again, we made this channel, to interact and just have a good time and things like that. We want to know, like, what can we do to service you, to make you laugh, make you smile, whatever, because we don't know, like, you guys somebody can be having like a not so good day or night, whatever, and maybe we happen to make a video where you guys can laugh or something, I don't know. But yeah, just like, why can't we just, I know this sounds probably corny, but why can't we just love each other? Just all this mess that's going on, like, love each other. I just want to love people. Just too much stuff going on, whatever. But you're tapping out. Okay, can you see? Maybe you want to put my glasses on. Oh, because maybe my glasses are stronger.
Those are reading glasses. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know.
I can read. No.
You can? Oh. Okay. Yeah, you didn't read what was on my back side.
There's nothing there, sir. Okay.
Oh, actually it is, but.
What?
That tattoo.
You don't have him. First of all.
You better keep typing it.
I am.
Sitting there and saying, I wonder where she's going. Yep, so she got her information. But anyway, yeah, so.
Where is okay, he's telling me to type, but there it is. Nothing.
So I'm just teaching her how to type. She's learning how to type for the first
time. Shut up.
time.
No, it's this Apple keyboard. It's like so tiny. I'm like, what?
Well, used to a big, bulky, heavy thing that weighs like 1,000 pounds.
It doesn't weigh 1,000 pounds. It just has a normal size piece.
But yeah, guys, we've been through a heck of a lot. You just don't know. We were in Vegas. Oh my goodness gracious. So much. I mean, we did several videos about Vegas. Like, guys, again, everybody has their own experience. Some people may have a great experience, but we've been through a whole heck of a lot in Vegas, and the cost of living out here in LA may be, out of this world, but I'll tell you this much, it's better than back over there in Nevada, the stuff we went through. I mean, those people are cold-hearted over there. Mm-hmm. Man, but I'm not going to get into that. Anyway, back to positivity and stuff. So, so modern day, so we just want to know, like, modern women, are they doomed, not doomed? I mean, is there still hope? Like, I think
there is.
I think there's still hope. To me, the biggest key is, like, listening. Mm-hmm. Listen with an open ear, with an open heart. You know what I'm saying? Listen to what the guy has to say.
Thank you for commenting.
Yeah,
thank you for being a subscriber.
Yeah, thank you so much. Really appreciate you. Yes. God bless you. And our thing is, no matter how many subscribers, if we have 1 million subscribers, if just one, or we can just make one person's day, that's a blessing for us.
Exactly. So, don't cry. I'm just teasing.
That's a blessing for us.
One person's day. I'm just kidding.
Right. Oh, Margaret.
We're way too wired for this time. I had a nap. That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah, you had a nap. But the thing is, I didn't even get. We were supposed to have wine, but he just didn't get the wine and everything else. So I got to drink Arizona. That's what I have to do and stuff. But yeah, so there's still hope for modern women and everything else. It just, like I said, people just have to, listen and hear what the man is saying. And because again, a man is not going to lie to you in terms of telling you what he wants. And because a man wants a woman, it's not like he doesn't want a woman. That's how we're wired. Shoot, I want a woman. I got it. We're lions. We're hunters. We gotta have a woman. So a guy's gonna tell you everything he can, to tell you what he wants. Because but the problem is, a lot of these women just won't listen. You don't know what he.
Shoot, I know what men want. Okay, I am a catch. I know what they need.
Yeah, you're a catch 22.
But honestly, seriously, that's just my, BGA as my husband says it. Oh yeah, I forgot to put that in there. That would be helpful. That's just my BGA impression. As our BJ is Black Girl Attitude. We talk about that because, of course, look here now. Clearly, okay, we can all go there. Meaning sisters all over the world, of course we can go there and have major quote-unquote Black girl attitude. However, it does not serve us well to be in that energy all the time, okay? Or majority of the time at that. It's like, that's something that definitely needs to be regulated.
Right.
AKA, get your energy in check. Okay? Get your energy together.
Exactly. But again, marriage is a beautiful thing. It's a very beautiful thing. When I would say, if you're with someone that you're equally yoked with, it's a beautiful thing. But I think what people don't realize is that, the problem is, so you find that man with those so-called qualities that you're looking for, or whatever. You get with that man, and that's all fine and dandy. But you have to get out the mindset that, in terms of marriage, okay, that it's more than just a relationship. Mm-hmm. It's a marriage. And so you think that it's a it's like, okay, so you had this fantasy brewing in your head, and you think everything is supposed to go smoothly when you get married, but everything is not going to go smoothly. Like, we're just being honest. Like, things didn't always go smoothly. I mean, we had some ups, downs, ups. We went sideways, backwards, inside out, outside in. I'm being honest. We went at it. We just sold to some of everything. We woke up with bad attitudes, went to sleep with bad, just a whole lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But what the key that we learn, and I want you guys to listen very carefully. The key is,
turn your speakers up. No,
the key is, listen to what the other person has to say, and put the other person first ahead of you. And apologize, even if you feel you weren't wrong.
Yeah.
Just to keep the peace, apologize. Now that's hard for a lot of you to do, but you must do it.
Right.
And that's what I've done, she's done, and everything else.
Anything that you can't do, you must do.
Right.
That's what one of my wonderful mentors says. So, and it's true. Like, oh shoot, well I can't. I can't even. Shoot, forget that. Okay, well, you absolutely must forgive and move forward. Now, look here. Don't even go there talking about, oh, yeah, well, you're right. Because I provoked him to beat me up. No, ma'am. That's not what we're talking about.
Exactly.
Okay? We're not talking about somebody who is abusing you. Okay? And seriously, if that's what's going on with you or whatever the case may be, please leave out of that situation. There are programs you can go directly to the police. There are safe homes that you can go to as far as that's concerned. A friend of ours absolutely went through a situation as far as that. Not obviously going to mention any names, but it is a serious situation. And no, that is not what we're talking about. We're talking about in a marriage when you have two people coming together that, sure, you dated for a year or whatever the case may be, a year, maybe 2 years. I'm just saying as an example because I think we were just like a year and a year and a half. Right. But you've dated for that particular amount of time. You do not know everything about them because you did not live together for no extensive period of time. You didn't do all that, whatever, that type of stuff. Which, if you are thinking that you're gonna or should live with your quote unquote husband or pre-husband or whatever you want to call it beforehand, the answer is no, don't do it. But anyway, that's a whole nother story, situation, time. You don't know what this person does as far as that's concerned. Right. Okay? Like, you do not know, and I'm not him, I'm just saying. You don't know that he leaves the doggone toilet seat up all the doggone time. Okay? You don't know that he messes up the toilet and gets pee on it or something and doesn't realize or clean it up. And he doesn't do that because that would just be like a serious problem. But I'm just saying, like, I've spoken to newly married women and they're just like, oh my gosh, didn't know he was just going to be so dirty. It's just like,
that's terrible.
And in which he wasn't saying that, like, you know, he wasn't like, I mean, the guy wasn't like that, but she was just like, just always leaving the toilet seat up, like, oh my gosh, you know. You know, just that's a super small example. But you don't know these things, and for when you get with a person and you have like walked down the aisle and before all of your family and friends, or even just the judge or whoever marries you, basically God, most importantly, you have basically said, I'm in this for life, which that's how, if you're going to marry somebody, you need to really know what you're doing, what you are committing to, and everything, because I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. It's supposed to be for life. Like,
right, exactly.
It's one of those situations where I was telling somebody, it's like, oh, you leaving? Where we going? Because you're not leaving. we're together. Like, where are we going? Because you ain't going anywhere. Like, oh, where are we going? Because that's how it is. But anyway, so the whole bottom line is, know what you're getting into, in a sense of be okay with the unknown. You have to be okay with the unknown because you don't know.
Go in something thinking everything is gonna be perfect and stuff like that, because then that's where things go south. When you go in, you have super high expectations, and then when someone messes up, when they mess up, then you start calling your friends up and your mom and everything else. Like, girl, guess what Kevin did? I can't believe Kevin did this. What? He didn't even take out the trash. Can't believe it.
You know, he's really been slipping on the house chores.
Right.
I just simply need him to take out the trash, and he's just not even doing that.
Because they forget that people are going to make mistakes and everything, right, and stuff like that. So, yep, and then they start looking at a person cross-eyed because they're making mistakes, but then the person is judging, acts like they're perfect and nobody's perfect and everything. And so that your partner, your spouse will think, oh wait, she's trying to be she thinks she's perfect and everything, like she don't make mistakes and stuff. And so they're going back and forth, and it's just a big old.
And a lot of it comes from not basically discussing stuff with each other ahead of time, communication, because like it could be a more serious situation, whereas he has, I'm saying the guy, meaning, has, female friends or something like that you didn't know about. And it could just be legitimate friends, but you're not comfortable with that, but y'all never discussed that though. Right. So now you're married and he's like, oh yeah. Or she comes, it's like a long lost, I should say, female friend, and he has no problem with like, oh yeah, we've been friends for 20 years. Or, I mean, well, friends, oh yeah, okay, we grew up together. And then, you know what I'm saying? So then it's like you're now feeling a certain kind of way, but you don't have the tools to tell him about it. So now you just going off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So then it's like, what? No. I'm not, no, you're not kidding. And so then that is coming across to him as, oh, what is she nagging me about? What is she nagging me about?
Right.
So anyway, it's just basically communication issue as well.
Yeah, that's a key, communication. So yeah,
work on that as far as communication.
Yep.
Communication in a romantic relationship is not the same as communication in the boardroom with your mama,
right,
with your friends. Okay,
yeah, don't tell.
Different.
And then if something
It's
happened,
different.
like like especially in marriage, like something happened in a marriage or whatever, like don't go to calling everybody else and telling.
Yeah.
I mean, even in relationship period, like it's not good calling everybody, telling people what happened and stuff, because the people give you bad advice. They'll give you bad advice
from their own jacked up.
Because it could be a situation where it was a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
Okay, and it was just a misunderstanding. It was technically really no harm done by that person. So you go calling everybody up and stuff, and guess what Kevin did? Guess what Tony did? He just, I can't believe it. And it was just an honest misunderstanding. Mm-hmm. And so you went and you told everybody, this man's business. And so now you got the whole neighborhood, the whole family, your friends, everybody speaking bad about this person, thinking this person is so bad, when it turns out there was a misunderstanding, that it wasn't really what it's seemed like it was, or whatever I'm trying to use and stuff.
Yeah, the thing is, no, you're not talking to nobody about what's going on with your marriage.
Yeah, because they'll give you bad advice based off of.
Do not do that.
Off their own bad experiences.
Yeah. Now, it's totally different situation if you guys decide on therapy or something like that, okay, for whatever reason. But if you're basically out here calling up, mama and them, your sister, let me call Tracy, see what she think about this. No, okay, Tracy does not need to know about what's going on in your relationship. You need to basically develop, I should say, what is that? Put on your big girl panties and develop.
Come on, period panties?
No.
Oh, please.
Anyway, and develop, communication skills with your spouse.
Right.
Talk about it. Okay.
Yep. Smart advice too. Mm-hmm. So, okay, if you guys can do us just a favor, if you can hit the thumbs up, and if you guys like this video. Share it all across social media. So, and guys, if do us a favor, if you don't have social media, like, please share it anyway. How you share it anyway? Just tell somebody else by word of mouth. So, I know this weird couple, Todd and Tasha. Yeah, they be tripping on YouTube with these different videos and everything else, but just subscribe to them. Okay, so
he's about to pass out right now. Look, he's so. Okay.
And then I'm about to upload. Dang, what I'm going to upload? I still got another video I haven't even uploaded. Just basically talking about as far as TV, when I was like doing whatever TV and stuff like that. And this is another video. No, I didn't upload it. It's ready to go. I just haven't uploaded it. And then the other video I need to do a re-upload so they can see as far as what I was doing exactly on TV and things and whatnot and stuff like that. But in the tabloids, whatever. So I need to do like a double upload or something too. So, but again, just let us know, guys. Just if you're watching this video in the future, whatever, just please let us know what it is, or any suggestions, comments, whatever you want to see, and things like that.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to wrap it up. I have a cut, I know, TMI, on the inside of my. Okay, just leave it at that. It's really sore right now.
Inside of your what?
Like I brushed or something too
hard.
Inside
of your mouth. Oh, good.
What? I brushed like too hard or something, which doesn't make any sense because, okay, I mean, obviously
you probably need a new toothbrush. Because remember, you're supposed to.
I know that you're
every
supposed
3 months instead of every 2 years.
First of all, okay, don't even. But seriously, I felt it and I was like, ow, that didn't feel right. And now it's like sore.
Well, you want me getting a kiss from me?
It's too late, I already did. Ow. Seriously, I had to put some tea tree oil in it.
Right.
Okay, anyway. Yeah, so.
So, yep, so that's it. I know you guys want to go to bed. And thanks again for your support. And we'll figure out who the next winner is going to be. Make sure we don't miss any comments. And I think that's it.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. And super excited to be at almost 1,000 subscribers. Oh, and Todd, you need to seriously learn how to put those sound effects in there. Yay! Okay, it's supposed to be the kids cheering.
I have to get another program.
Just
It's
kidding. Just teasing, but get it together. So Mrs. Low Tech, that is, bossing him around about the tech stuff that he needs to get together.
All right.
So anyway, very excited that we are almost at 1,000 subscribers. And, let's see what the giveaway is going to be at that point. We don't know yet.
Oh, when you hit the 1,000
See,
subscriber mark?
He falling asleep.
Wow. Yeah, what is the surprise going to be?
I don't know.
$1 million?
No.
Yeah, all right. Somebody, shoot,
No,
give me $1 million. I'm a speaker.
If somebody wants to, buy us a lottery ticket.
I receive $1 million in Jesus' name.
You want to buy us a few lottery tickets on your money on our behalf.
Sure.
We will not refuse.
Or give us a PPP loan or something. No, because then the feds will come after us on that and stuff. Sure.
I mean, I'm going to look into that. We have a legitimate business.
What's that girl? She did a, what do you call it? A GoFundMe. Because she claimed that she got a $20,000 PPP loan. And she needs to pay it back. The government is demanding to pay her back, otherwise they're going to arrest her or something. Then some people were saying that, she probably really didn't even get a loan. She's just trying to get $20,000. She's probably playing somebody.
But they still donated to her.
Why does it have to be a sister?
I don't know.
Anyway.
We've been married too long because we even.
Where's our GoFundMe? Our bank account?
Thank you. It's also GoFundMe.
Right.
Anyway.
So I guess we better get out of here.
He about to fall asleep, y'all. Look at him. I'm just playing. The mouse is right there.
All right, guys. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.